We're here. Mornings with Matt and Bob, powered by Chewy. Just a reminder, this is what I call a This isn't a sellout risk announcement. We would put a special sound effect in front of that. This is a pre-sellout risk announcement. Does that make sense? You want to jump on it, capcitycomedy.com. Get tickets to our live show a week from tomorrow night.
Yeah, we found out yesterday that we had actually sold quite a few more tickets than we thought we had, and so we announced that yesterday, and actually not quite a few, but more tickets sold yesterday.
So this is the pre-sellout risk. Not a sellout risk yet. This is the pre.
I'll check in with Chandy at Cap City Comedy Club, who does
Maybe
so many favors for us
change.
and takes good care of us. Yeah, I'll check in with there, and so we'll do a midweek checkup on tomorrow. Wednesday, we'll have an actual ticket count.
Okay.
And then if one is necessary, we'll have one Friday again. But I assume that by Friday, we'll be sold out on the show.
Very good. Very good. That's what the projections are telling us.
Yeah, we ran it through the computer, the sellout computer.
The AI computer, and AI is telling us that...
Evenings with Matt and Bob GPT. Mm-hmm. And it has said you guys are on your way to a sellout.
Well, I bring it up because someone may have woke up this morning and found a 20 in their jeans. It happens some mornings.
Feels so good, feeling good again.
Right, and you want to take that and call, get with the comedy club, go on the website and get a ticket.
I'm going to say this, since pretty much everything is done online these days, good luck using a $20 bill from your jeans. You might want to transfer that to your Venmo account or something.
Oh, okay.
It's probably got to be done electronically. Right. I don't know how they do it or whatever. Right. Also want to remind you that this week on Thursday, Stuff the Truck happening at the Water Tank, which is a fun little bar and, what do you call it, bar and grill?
Mm-hmm. Menu looks pretty good, doesn't it, Chew?
Yeah, I'm going to give me some.
McNeil and 183, just north of 183 on McNeil. From 6 to 8 o'clock, we've partnered with Blue Santa. We're asking you to bring an unwrapped new gift, stuff it into our truck. We'd love to fill the bed of our truck with some toys and gifts for kids. We think, and we even told the departments here, promo and stuff, we said, look, we've got great listeners. We know they're the kind of listeners who will respond when we're talking about kids.
They were kids once, or they may have kids.
And I think a lot of us out there may have gone through some rocky times in our beginnings, and we want to pay it forward so that that next gen doesn't have to go some of the same things that we went through. If you secret message sent, secret message received, you want to bring one of those gifts and come hang with us, say hi. There'll be some prizes out there. I think we have some. I think if you make a donation, some people will be able to maybe win tickets to our live show. I think there's maybe some tickets to some concerts that might be out there as well. I don't know. Johnny Rude's going to be putting together, and he always puts together a really good program. He's very sharp where that comes in. And Adria as well, who you all don't hear on air, but is part of our... In fact, she's the boss. She's a big boss when it comes to promotions. If you wanted to meet Smokey, who's our new trainee in here, Smokey will be out there. He's actually going to be driving the truck, which is kind of exciting.
What is our vehicle these days? I don't even remember.
A pickup truck, right?
F-150.
Yeah.
EcoBoost.
Throw that in there. EcoBoost, baby.
Yeah, it's got some pickup.
Is there a name of this? Is the name of this show anywhere on that truck? Because I know they cut it off years ago.
We have wonderful signage that will be on display that has mornings.
Is the name of our show on the truck
or the old name?
Because we've been here for 2 years now, and I understood why they didn't put it on in the first year, but in year 2, have you seen Mornings with Matt and Bob on that truck anywhere?
KLBJ 93.7 is on the truck. No.
So the name of our show is not on that truck.
No,
have you noticed that they don't put morning show names on any of the vehicles anymore for any of the stations?
Why would you do that? Why would you put your marquee product up there on the marquee? I don't know.
There you go.
When I drive the truck, I'll tape the little paper up.
Hey man, anything helps.
Man.
Anything helps.
Yeah.
Why would you drive the vehicle around with?
I mean, at least put a digital sign on the back window. You know how they have those LED things? They could change that when they change the show, right? They could be, check out our new morning guys.
They'll see me and I'll say, this is the Mornings with Matt and Bob truck.
There you go.
That they have just wrapped.
And then they will probably say, how come the name of that show isn't anywhere on this truck? And then what are you going to say?
Well, because out of the goodness of their hearts, they decided to wrap a whole truck for the station.
When it comes to eating Pringles, you're eating them incorrectly. There's a snack connoisseur out there, which I find, how do you get that job?
Yeah.
Snack connoisseur. connoisseur.
I just don't understand why Pringles exist.
Okay, because they're delicious?
Well, because you're just taking a potato chip, deconstructing it, recomposing it, shaping it, putting it in a tube. It doesn't make sense, really, because a potato chip already exists.
But
But you're trying to make an artificial, perfect potato chip.
I don't like this from you.
Well, you know what I'm saying. They crush potatoes, right?
No, I think they use what's left over from making potato chips or whatever, the sludge, and then they form that into a Pringle.
Okay, it's a byproduct. So we'll agree on that. I'll agree on that.
But they're delicious. They're salty.
I guess so. But the only problem I have is there's no soul in a Pringle. There's no variation. When you have a potato chip, sometimes one's a little more cooked than the other. There's some interest going on there. But I guess if you want to eat the same thing over and over and over again, why not have rice? You can get 10,000 of the same thing in one plate. Nobody? That's a hot take. That's a hot take on rice.
I think you're supposed to eat Pringles more.
Rice, the food, when you want to eat 10,000 of one thing.
I say eat Pringles at least 3 at a time.
He says that we're eating Pringles incorrectly. We tend to take them out of the tube, and just straight out of the tube, they look like a horse saddle, right? And then we stick them straight into our mouth that way. He says that is the wrong way to eat a
Probably
Pringle.
not mixing enough oxygen in there when you
He's a
some
snack
foods taste better
connoisseur.
when
His name is Aaron, and he says, go ahead. I mean,
No. You know how sometimes food tastes better the more air you incorporate into. Like, you ever have one of those Aero chocolate bars that has
Terrible.
the air bubbles in it? Oh, I love it.
Disgusting.
For some reason, you get more chocolatey goodness. I don't know how.
I don't like chocolate mousse or anything like that either. Give me dense. I want it to
you want dense?
my food like my people.
Okay.
He says you're supposed to take the chip, flip it over, turn it 90 degrees.
I don't even know what that
He
means.
says you still want it'll fit on top of your tongue that way, but he also says all of the seasoning, salt and all that, the way it goes through the machine, is all on the top of the chip. So when you stick it in your mouth, just the way it comes out of the can.
Oh, that's like the people that say you should eat a slice of pizza upside down.
Correct. He's saying that all the way now remember, I have said it before on the show, I am vehemently opposed to flavor blasting. So this may not be for me. I think this is for people who are getting the cheese dusted ones and what have you. I like a good old-fashioned salted Pringle. That's enough for me.
I thought all the stuff was in the Pringle.
I
didn't know one side had more salt than the other.
let me tell you something about this, okay? This snack connoisseur
Yeah.
is a 20-year-old on TikTok, okay? I don't know that he's actually a scientist.
Jane Fonda's
Jane Fonda just entered the chat.
We had the same. See, comedians can come up with the same joke at the same time.
And we thank them for writing it for us.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Pringles are good. I think a Pringle...
Too much repetition for me.
Pringle is
each one is
absolutely...
exactly the same.
I think it's the fact that I can rely on them is why I like them,
I guess
because
so.
all the way to the bottom,
Yeah.
I'm still getting a reliable chip, not too much crumb. And then if there is any crumb, I can take that whole can and just scarf it down. I love a Pringle on a road trip. I think it's a really good road trip snack.
No, I used to like
it's convenient.
Road trip chip.
Picnic sticks. Remember those pick sticks?
No, what's a picnic
They're like
stick?
little, almost like ridges, but they're all cut where the ridge is. It's just potato little sticks, like this.
I've had the French fried.
Are you talking about your little French fried potatoes?
Yeah, pick sticks. Let me look them up.
You talking about shoestring potatoes? Shoestring.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they came in a little can.
Sure. Yeah, that's a can. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they called? Pick'em sticks.
They weren't called Pick'em sticks.
Pick and stick.
No, Pick'ems. P-I-C-U-M, I believe they were called Pick'em stick, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
No, I'm looking right now.
They haven't been made those
They're
since
like
the 80s,
dehydrated
right?
French fries. Right?
Picnic. Yeah, that's what they're called.
Picnic?
Yeah, they're just
I'm
little
not crazy
shoestring
about those.
potatoes. I like them a lot. We got a caller, I think, updating us on a poll that was taken on the Warriors page. Let's go to Valerie. Valerie.
Good morning. Good morning, Val. How are you today?
Good morning. I don't know who Val is. This is the Warriors robot, and I am...
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
We should say that this is the person calling today is the one who runs the Matt and Bob Warriors account on the internets.
Yes.
And what is the poll that you're calling us in regard to?
I am calling to report, and I know your listeners love math as much as I do. Bob on his
Wait. What is the poll?
Oh, the poll is sauce on burgers, yes, no, or damn, I'm hungry.
Okay. So yesterday we got in a big fight about sauce on burgers.
Oh, yeah,
and Bob
yeah.
said sauce doesn't belong on a burger.
Well, it's just not for me. I just think it's childish. I think it's something, it's like putting ranch on your pizza. Only kids do that.
Except
Pizza
that
was
you'll put ketchup on a burger, which only kids do.
I'm a mustard guy. That's more of a spice than a sauce. But we could
I
argue
went with
that
you
another day.
I went with you recently, and you put ketchup on a burger. I watched you do it.
Sometimes I like to trip the light fantastic and go a little crazy.
But can you admit-
especially now that I'm smoking a little, weed. You know what I mean?
Can you admit that
They got the munchies.
of all the condiments, ketchup is the most childlike?
Because it's sugar.
Right.
Yeah,
it's red sugar.
Yeah. And I don't normally. But go ahead, man.
So the Warriors account yesterday on Instagram put out a poll asking people how exactly was the poll worded?
It was
Bot.
worded sauce on burgers. The choices were yes, Matt is right. No, Bob is right.
Mm-hmm.
And damn, I'm hungry now.
Okay.
As an award-winning show, I'm stunned that more people were hungry than Bob was right.
Wow.
Yeah.
And sauce on burgers won resoundingly by 85%.
So when you say sauce on burgers won, who also won? Like whose name was attached to that?
I believe that would be one Matthew Bearden.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Love it.
Yeah, which just shows that we have a lot of childish listeners and a childish show member.
No, we have grown-ups
who
out
thinks he's
there
a showrunner, but
who
he's a child.
enjoy. We have listeners out there that love and enjoy flavor
Let's
in their
go to
lives.
Buddy's after the show. Ladies, you got time to go to Buddy's as a parting gift?
No. They don't.
No,
You think they want to spend
got
any more
finals.
time with
Well,
old guys like
they've been
this?
to lunch with us before. I didn't
Jane
know.
Fonda warned them to be around men with skin like ours.
I'll have the Buddies with the smack sauce or whatever they call it, the donkey, whatever. What's it called, the Buddies? Is it smack sauce? What am I thinking of? It's Buddy sauce.
Yeah, something like that. I wish you could make nasty
I'll
jokes.
try.
I do too.
What's stopping you?
It's
The
cauliflower
audience.
sauce.
Yeah. Thank you. Look at that.
See? Thank you very much, Warriors Bot. We appreciate you calling in with those
That
results.
was not a very scientific survey. I'm sorry. I'm not going to
We'll
accept
see all
it.
the Warriors on Wednesday, December 13th at Cap City Comedy Club.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
They're all invited. We appreciate it. Maybe we'll
you.
have another poll then.
I'll bring sauce for everybody.
I'm gonna make you eat a
Thanks,
burger in
Valerie.
front of a live audience that has. I'm gonna make you eat just mayonnaise on its own. Suck it right out of the package.
Let's take another call real fast. See
All
what
right.
they're saying. Caller, what's up, caller?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up?
Y'all are on Pringles talk. You didn't bring up the number one joke of all time, and I'm not happy with that.
Oh, I guess be
Are you going to
unhappy.
deliver this joke or?
Yeah, you're gonna. That's kind of how we. It's called
I was waiting for y'all to say, "Oh yeah, what joke would that be?" And then I say, when Mitch Hedberg says, "I think Pringles' original intention was to sell tennis balls, but when the truck showed up, it was full of potatoes. They said, F it, cut them up."
You're right.
I
That is
thought
the
Hed-
number one. That pops
Yeah.
right off the top of the
Is
head.
that a chips or
I
a
actually
tennis
thought
joke?
Mitch Hedberg was funnier than that joke, but I don't. To credit him with that,
I think it's probably one of the bottom.
maybe it's the way he told it was better.
I
Bottom
think
half
when
of
he
his
realized,
jokes, I would.
I think when he realized that that joke was going to be attributed to him, is why he killed himself.
Yeah,
Or what about, I had a candle, but I needed a candle holder, so I went to the store and bought a cake.
that seems more like a.
Are you a big Mitch Hedberg fan?
That seems
Hell
more
yeah.
like a Stephen
Then,
Wright
then
joke.
why are you trying to ruin his reputation this morning?
Well, nobody else is going to do that.
No.
Congratulations.
No, we like Mitch Hedberg.
You
Thank
saw
you, sir.
an opening in the community and you took it, and we appreciate that, sir. I would love to see more young people getting off their duff and doing what you're doing, sir.
Well, you follow a good comedy.
I would love. There
Joe
should be
Rogan.
like cover comics where they go and they redo. Like this guy goes around as Mitch Hedberg,
There are
you know,
people that
twin
do
or
that.
something.
Go to any open mic and you'll see somebody doing somebody else's act. I promise you. I promise you. There are a lot of young dudes out there who are just like, oh,
Thieves.
this guy's doing well, so I'll just pretend to be him, essentially. Thanks, bro. We'll work on our Hedberg
Thank
bits,
you,
okay?
man. I don't think he forgot to hang up. Leave it on. Leave him on. Leave him. Oh, he hung up.
Two of the worst jokes I've ever heard.
I mean, he's got some good jokes. Mitch Hedberg is one of the best.
But Hedberg, what was
It was
one
all
of
about
Hedberg's
delivery.
delivery was very important.
It was all
You could
about-
take any joke and deliver it half-assedly, and it's not
But
so
when you
great.
take it out and put it in a vacuum like
And
this
an
guy
escalator
just did,
can only be stairs.
yeah.
It can't break
the elevator.
escalator.
I know, but that's why he likes it.
Oh.
When it breaks, it becomes stairs.
Yeah.
The elevator doesn't work. He's making noise in his hotel room, and a guy kept banging on the wall, so he yelled, "Go around." Guy asked me if I wanted a frozen banana. I said no, but I might want a regular banana later, so I said yes.
That's right out of the Stephen Wright playbook.
Well, that's what Hedberg was.
I know.
He was a
This is
great
one line joke.
He was also painfully shy. Hedberg was painfully shy, uncomfortably so.
We need Eddie Murphy back.
Yeah,
He is.
And
He's in a Christmas movie on
He's
Netflix.
not on stand-up wise.
Hedberg sat in this room multiple times. I
his
opened for Hedberg quite a few
Back
times.
turned to us.
We don't hate Hedberg. We adored him. I wanted him to be able to get help back in the day. I thought of some of his people around him
Let him down.
misserved
Allegedly,
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
Allegedly.
didn't do any
In our
good.
opinion, I don't know.
Well, I'm glad we could end with a little bit of
Wow.
death. Little way to. Ladies and gentlemen out there, if you're in your cars, start honking, start applauding, whatever. Big thank you to both Hoops and Breakfast Club who've just wrapped up their internship and no longer have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and drive to Austin, Texas.
Yay!
In fact, they'll be waking. Next time they wake up in Austin, Texas, they'll be
Careful now.
telling a guy, "Well, call me sometime," and making the uncomfortable drive back home. All right.
Wishful thinking.
Put the circle there. Thanks.
You guys were fantastic. We enjoyed having you come in here, and
Thank you.
congratulations to
Thank
Breakfast
you.
Club, who
Yes.
graduates this weekend.
Thank you.
And nothing but support to Hoops, who will soon be graduating herself.
Hopefully.
Go Cats, go!
Thank you.
Thank you,
Eat 'em out,
guys.
Cats.
Thank you,
Thank
thank you, thank you.
Bob.